Of course, we're watching in real time as New York is about to go down the tubes with Zohran Mamdani as the leading mayoral candidate. I was there earlier this month. It's not the same city it used to be. That's an understatement. And tonight, I'm here in Chicago, a place I've been visiting for years and years. I love this city, but I'm sad to say the same thing is happening here. These cities are crumbling under liberal leadership. Chicago has a huge problem with illegal immigration, but Mayor Brandon Johnson refuses to do anything about it. In fact, he's refusing to let police cooperate with ICE.
Would you consider setting up CPD perimeters around public spaces in Chicago?
Many working people and poor people need government to show up for them. The Trump administration has caused so much consternation and division. Look, we are a welcoming city ordinance. Our local police department will not ever cooperate with ICE.
That's a shock that it has a 26% approval rating, but the good news, it's up from 6% in February. Here to react, former Illinois Governor Blagojevich. Gov, good to see you tonight. What is the biggest problem that Chicago is facing right now, if you say?
Mayor Johnson and that type of leadership. I mean, he makes Lori Lightfoot, who was a failed mayor, look less bad. Welcome to Chicago, by the way. I hope you brought security with you because it's a city where crime is up, arrests are down, and we're really one of the highest taxed cities in the nation. And this mayor has spent almost $700 million on illegal immigrants at the expense of the poor neighborhoods on the south and west side of Chicago, the very people the Democratic Party claims they're for.
Well, I mean, look, you just have to look around the city. It is one of the most spectacular cities in the world, I think. Right. I always believe that about Chicago. But right now you have a mayor who is so bad, even the Chicago Tribune, lead editorial today, basically saying he's trying to come up with other ways to drive businesses out of Chicago. So many have already left. I guess Citadel left, went to Miami. Others are planning to leave because of high taxes. Now they're figuring out ways to add more corporate taxes onto businesses in Chicago. But people say, oh, just let the cities go. Let them collapse on their own weight because this is what the voters want, Governor.
Well, the voters don't want that. The voters want cities like Chicago and New York to be vibrant, successful, and historic cities like they are. These are cities with great people in them. The problem is the leaders have failed them.
Well, if they get elected by the people, what are the people doing? Is it just that people aren't coming out to vote? It's that the unions are so powerful, they whip the votes?
The unions are very powerful. That's certainly part of it. Voter turnout is low. That's certainly a big part of it. And the social media and the new generation, young kids, well-intentioned, but really don't know how life works. They're coming out and voting for candidates like Mamdani in New York and our Mayor Johnson here in Chicago. Mayor Johnson, on a personal level, is a nice guy, but he's in over his head, and it's almost clownish incompetence with the way he's running this city.
Just a few weeks ago, there was a large human trafficking operation that resulted in 27 arrests. Mm-hmm. Police were helping in that, but that's also a part of the missing children that we know there are 300,000 missing children from Biden's border crisis. Obviously, many of them have ended up in large American cities such as Chicago. Right. They're the collateral damage here.
Right, and they've sought places like Chicago where you have sanctuary cities and mayors like Johnson because they can be safe here. They think they can hide here. But the fact is the mayor is letting down the people who elected him. He's got a responsibility to serve the Chicagoans, the people who elected him, not illegal immigrants who've come here. He's supposed to make us safe and keep our taxes reasonable or low and not spend nearly $1 billion on taxes for people who are not from Chicago.
When you're frustrated about the lack of movement on this left-wing leadership, do you ever consider going to join the Scream Club in Chicago? Have you heard about the Scream Club?
I have.
Yeah, we actually will share it with you.
Okay.
Are they mostly liberals who are upset about Trump? I have a feeling that's the case. That's what they're relegated to. Is Kamala Harris, do you think she's actually going to run for president? I have to ask you that before you go.
I can't imagine she'll run for president. No, I don't think so.
Well, you're going to buy her book, right? It's coming out any minute. 107 days, Governor.
I think I'd rather read War and Peace.
Oh, that's a good one. Governor, good to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.